Hello everyone, I'm Habibur Rahman Khan. My family name is Khan and the last four digits of my student ID is 1007. Today I'll be presenting to you about my programming final project by Professor Claster. Uh, I have chosen to work on augmented reality using Python and OpenCV. So I'll walk you through my project. First of all, a bit of description about my project. I have tried to create an augmented reality with the use of Python, whereas it replaces the real-time background of my video with any other with another video that I have inputted. So does that means a live video would be playing in the background and I can also be seen there with the video, but my real-time background won't be seen. It would just be so just a demonstration of what I mean. Uh, so I have been using PyCharm to compile my program. So this is my program. So I'll just run it. So as you can see, when I click run, there is a video playing in the background. Now, if I click the command key, you can see that I am visible now. My hand is visible. Hello. So I can interact with the background video. But as you can see, my real-time background is not visible. It's just my hand. And yeah. Now, if I click another the hotkey key again, it would quit. Now let's go back to explaining my code. First of all, I'll start with the modules that I have used in order to create this program. I have used OpenCV, which is basically a library of Python bindings, which is basically what I use to load my webcam and set the video in my project. I have also used NumPy, which is a library used to work with numerical calculations and arrays. And lastly, I have used this, which is an inbuilt function with Python, which provides which provides various functions and variables, so that I can manipulate different parts of the Python runtime environment. So this is basically my code. First of all, I have installed and imported the required modules. To install the module, I just went to the settings of PyCharm, and if I just show you, if I go to the settings of PyCharm, in my project interpreter, I can add modules. So if I click OpenCV Python, you see that I have already installed it. So this is one way in which we can install the module. The other way is through command prompt. The one which I used was through command prompt. So if I use pip install, let's say NumPy, it would install the module, but it says the requirement is already satisfied because I have already installed it. So yeah, first of all, I've installed and imported the required modules, and then I have assigned a variable video to video capture to my webcam. So CV2 video capture is basically talking about my webcam, and since you can see that I have input the index as 0. So what that means is that it's talking about my webcam. If I had an external webcam or an external USB webcam, I would have inputted 1, so it could detect that external output. But since I already have an inbuilt webcam with my PC, with my laptop, so I just input 0. Then I input the background video. So as you have seen, I have used a clip from the Friends TV series. So I renamed it as Friends clip and inputted this in the directory of my project. So I just assigned a variable BG video to my background clip. Next, I tried to read the video capture webcam, and I have assigned flag, as I have assigned a Boolean expression, and then I have initiated a while loop, an infinite loop, and I have resized as you can see, I have resized my videos. I resized my videos to fit my dimensions. I have used 600 to 400, 600 to 400 pixels in order to match my required dimension. I have also flipped the image vertically. So as you can see, this part, I have used image equals to cv2 dot flip img dot img comma 1. So what that means is that, as you know, as you might be aware, the webcam shows a mirrored version of yourself. So in order to eliminate that and to show the real version of myself, I flipped the input from the camera over the y-axis. So that's why it's 1. If I wanted to reflect it over the x-axis, I would have input 0. Next, I resized the background video as well. Then I went on to create a mask using background subtraction. So I subtracted the image from the reference image, and then I subtracted the reference image from the image, and I then added both the values because both the values would be different. And in order to not have a negative value, I use the absolute value, and I put a condition that if the absolute difference is less than 25, then the following function would take place. I then moved on to invert the mask, and lastly I have applied a wait key function for 5 milliseconds. So, and then I have inputted comment keys to initiate the live background. So if I click this, I can start capturing the background, and if I click Q, the program would terminate, and if I click R, it would be ready for a new background. So that is basically my project. That is basically my project. I would be showing you another demonstration just before I end my project, in my presentation. So when I click run, as you can see, it shows a video of the friends clip showing, and when I click D, see, I have a new background capturing. Now if I want to capture a new background, I will just click R. So I just clicked R. Now I'm available to create a new capture a new background. So if I click D, you can see my face is visible, and you can also see me. Now again, if I click R, I can again capture a new background. So those are what the keys does, and if I click Q, the program is terminated. So that was all about my project. I really had a fun time making this project, and I enjoyed the course thanks to Professor Claster. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I had in making it. Thank you very much, and adios.